Hey guys, today we're going to be looking at division problems with rational numbers when we're given a real-world scenario. So we have a piece of licorice and it's to be cut into 10 equal-sized pieces. So I think that's important. We're cutting it into 10 equal-sized pieces. So I'm going to draw a picture to help me represent that. So here is my licorice. And I want to cut it into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 equal pieces. They tell me that the length of the piece of licorice is 2/3 of a yard. So the whole piece of the licorice is 2/3 of a yard. And I want to know how long each piece will be. So this is what I don't know. I want to know the size of each individual piece. So what I need to do is take 2/3 and divide it into 10 pieces. So there's a couple ways that we could do this. We could use common denominators, or we could use multiplying by the reciprocal. But I'm going to use common denominators. So I'm going to write this as 2/3 divided by, because 10 is a whole number, I know that I can write it over 1, because 10 divided by 1 is still 10. And I need my common denominators to do the division. So I need a denominator of 3. So 10 over 1 scales up by 3 to become 30 over 3. So I have 2/3 divided by 30/3. And because my denominators are the same, I can divide straight across. So I get 2 divided by 30, which I know can simplify by 2 to get 1 over 15. So each piece of that licorice is 1/15 of a yard. Da, 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 da. All right, let's look at one more. Jack cut 24.5 feet of ribbon into pieces. So again, we're cutting ribbon. I know that it's 24.5 feet. And I'm cutting it into, I don't know how many pieces, but I know that each piece is 1/4. So each one of these pieces is 1/4. And we want to know how many pieces did Jack cut. So I am taking 24 and 1/2, and I am dividing it into groups of 1/4. And again, I know that I can represent division as a fraction. So I'm going to say, hey, I have 24 and 1/2 divided by 1/4, and I want to find the size of one group. One group. So I know that it takes 4/4 to get to one whole. So it will take 4 groups of 24.5 to find how many pieces I have cut. So 24 and 1/2 times 4. And what that really decomposes down into is 24 times 4. And then 1/2 times 4. And 24 times 4, if I work over here, 4 times 4 is 16. 4 times 2 is 8, plus 1 is 96. And then 1/2 times 4 just gives me 2. So I combine them to get 98. So when I multiplied 24.5 times 4 right here, I get 98, which means it has been cut into 98 pieces of ribbon. All right, thanks guys.